Star. How are you? Star from Romania. Welcome in. Okay. I've had my hair up all week and I'm trying it down today. Anybody else with long hair like to wear it up all the time? Let me know. You gals with long hair, do you like it up or down? Hello, guys. Welcome in. Is it Carlene? Welcome in. Welcome in, Star. Okay, so I'm making more dishcloths today. This is the sort of sugar and cream yarn. Let me see if I have one with a label. Let me get one with a label so if somebody is asking, I think my labels are all, I am almost out of yarn, guys. Well, this is loops and threads. I am just about out of yarn. Maybe this is, yes, this is sugar and cream. Okay. So I'm using the dishcloth yarn. I'm using the 100% cotton dishcloth yarn. I only have a few skeins left. I've been working on destashing all year long. Hello, Salem. And I am getting really down there on my yarn. I don't really have that much yarn left. I actually used all of my, I'm calling it blush because I swear, Big Twist used to call this color blush pink. Am I wrong? You missed last week? Missed you by a few minutes. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, wait a minute. Last week I did Wednesday because I was getting a tattoo. I was getting my dragon tattoo last Tuesday, but I did one on Wednesday. Have you seen my tattoo, Salem? I think you saw it, right? I think you saw my dragon tattoo. All right, and so you guys haven't seen them, but I made a pair of, okay, I made a pair of these leg warmers, which I'm going to have a tutorial and a pattern. I was taping the tutorial all yesterday, and I'm going to add a secondary tie and a bow down here so you can adjust the top and you can adjust the bottom. I just haven't put the bow, the tie down here. Hello! These are so adorable and they've been steamed, so they're so soft. So you can just adjust them to fit you. And then I taped a tutorial all day yesterday, so I'm going to be making the tutorial video and the pattern for these. So cute. So anyway, Suzanne from Maryland, she wanted a tan pair that I made. Did you guys see it in the vlog last week? I can't remember if I finished these. Okay, this curl is just a little too tight. Why is my hair like curling up? I hate it when it like curls on top of one another and they're like one big giant curl. So Suzanne wanted the tan stripe pair that I made, and she wanted a blush pink with sort of like a cream color. So I finished those last night and I've already wrapped up her order for 2 of these. So I've already sold 2 pair of these. They're so cute, but I'm gonna have the tutorial coming. And then these that I made a while ago and I gave to my daughter Lily, welcome in, randomly on Wednesday, and I was like, shoot, I miss you. Oh, thank you. I love it. It's in the itchy stage. Hello, Ivory. Do you have any ideas on what to crochet? Leg warmers? So I'm going to be making a tutorial for these. These are super cute, and I've already made like a second pair. So I made these just a couple rows shorter. I'm experimenting with, I'm going to show you in the tutorial that you can make them any size. So you can make them shorter, you can make them longer. This has just a few more rows. And these set on your shoes so cute. They sort of scrunch up and they look like little ruffles. They are just so cute. And I have, so I made that pair, and then I have this pair. And I'm going to show you that this is what they look like with the ruffles on. And then if you don't like the ruffles and you just want a basic leg warmer using that same pattern, you can. I've got a little detail here on the top, ruffle, scallop ruffle on the bottom, bow at the top. I might add a bow on the bottom too with a tie, but I'm going to show you how to do these. I just have to make a tutorial for these. These have to be my favorite. They're just so cute and so chunky and so fluffy. They are just so cute, especially for Valentine's Day, which is coming up. Yes, guys, like the video, share, all that stuff. Thank you for all the support, guys. I appreciate it. Hello, Janice. What are you working on? They are so cute. No, we have snow. No snow. Has it snowed? Yes. It is actually, when we wake up, it's about Oh, it's maybe like 40s, around the 40s, and then it heats up to 60s, 70s during the day. It has been nice. Now, yesterday was really cold. I think it got up to 59 yesterday, but some days get like 60s, almost 70s in the daytime. So it just depends if the sun is shining or not. Like I came in here yesterday to tape my tutorial and I had the heat going in here and I was freezing the whole time and I was wearing a sweater and I was still freezing. And now today I'm coming in here and I had to turn down the heat and take off my sweater because it's too warm in here. So you just never know what the temperature is going to be. So what are you guys working on? Is anybody crocheting gifts to give away? I am trying to make as many dishcloths as I can because I still haven't given my neighbors any dishcloths this year. Usually I go around and give my neighbors, actually have my husband do it. I say, here's some dishcloths, go give them to all the neighbors. Hello. You are crocheting for Christmas presents? Hello, welcome everybody, welcome in. All right, so I'm just going into my bottom row. So these are very basic dishcloths. I usually chain like 25, 26, 27. I think I'm doing 27 right now, just to make them a tad bigger. And I just need one more to finish this set. And this is the last of, remember I was talking, I used up all of my blush pink, the light rose on Suzanne's leg warmers. I had enough to make 2 hair scrunchies. And then I also made a camel one the other day. So I have to list these hair scrunchies in my listing. And then the light rose is all gone. That blush pink is gone. Oh, nice. Awesome. Hello, good afternoon, Chiquita. I love your name. Chiquita. It reminds me of the ABBA song, right? Chiquita? It reminds me of that. A song by, no, is it ABBA or is it, oh, it's Elton John. I think it's a song by Elton John. I was thinking, I think ABBA has one close to that name, but I was thinking Elton John. Chiquita. Welcome in. Hey, I am asking you, what are you asking me? Do you? No, I don't. No. All right, so then I'm just doing half double crochets. That's all I do. I have attempted to do like dishcloths with alternating like a single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, like a moss stitch or something. I can't stand doing that. I just want to pick up my needle and my cotton yarn and mindlessly make either half double crochets, all half double crochets, or half double crochets. That's all my mind can handle. My mind cannot even handle alternating 2 stitches. Hello everyone. Carla, how are you? What color did she want? I think you told me last week, but I can't remember what you said. Shakita. Okay, now I have that song in my mind. Is it spelled the same way? Hello, everybody. Is it Kinadoshi? Hello. I'm not going to say anybody's name correctly. Can't pronunciate. Shakita. Okay, is there anything else? I don't think so. I have not made another one of these since last week because the yarn is so scratchy and I haven't wanted to use it and scratch my tattoo. My tattoo has been really, really, really painful. Just like yesterday and today it's like not hurting, but it has been hurting all week long. And I think I got it like last Tuesday. Salem, do you have any tattoos on the inside of your arm? Like this place? This was so painful. And I went in there thinking that I was going to only have it like this big. This big. I wanted it not all the way here, not all the way here. I was just gonna have like this big of a dragon. And then Sophie had all those different sizes printed out, and I was like, oh, let's just go with the biggest dragon. And I will tell you that as soon as she started the tattoo, I instantly regretted it. Thank you. Hello, Charlie. Welcome in, guys. What is your name? I'm Melody Yarn Tinka. Hello. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for all the support. Charlie, thank you for hyping up my video all the time. I appreciate it. Charlie, let me show you the leg warmers that I've been working on. So these are so cute. I'm going to be adding a tie and a bow here at the bottom too. I'm going to go in this black right here and put a bow so you can adjust the bottom. So if you want them, you know, cinched in, you can. And I've already sold 2 pair. I made a light pink pair, stripe pair, and a tan stripe pair yesterday for Suzanne. And she's ordered them and I've shipped them out to Suzanne in Maryland. And I'm making a tutorial for these. And then I'm going to be, hopefully, maybe this week too, trying to pump out another tutorial for these ones. These ones are so cute. These ones are just adorable. Sophie's here and she's going to maybe do some modeling. Oh, I was going to have her try on the the pair that I just shipped out. I was thinking, why did I not want to ship this early? I asked Sophie to bring over some shoes to model them, and I just packed up Suzanne's order, so she won't be able to model those pair. Fun! Oh my gosh, isn't it fun making your own little Christmas gifts? And I think I would hope people would appreciate homemade gifts better than something from like Target or TJ Maxx or something like that, like a candle or something. Hello, Lynn, how are you? So, Salem, have you ever gotten tattoos like right here? Anybody gotten tattoos on the inside of your arm? I know Amy popped in last week and she said it was really, it's a painful area, that's for sure. All right, so I am making dishcloths. I'm making just simple dishcloths. If anybody's checking in here for crochet, I have to stick on target. All right, so I usually put these in stacks of 4, and let me show you the stack I finished just the other day. All right, so I finished this pair the other day. Isn't that so cute? I just love that pair. And then I finished these the other day. So these are some bright colors. There's some like emerald green, aqua blue, and then you have 2 of the brights, which is sort of like the rainbow color. Isn't that so sweet? So these 2 I have listed on my Etsy shop. This is the dish cotton, and this is the soft cotton, so you could use for your face or dishes. This I recommend for dishes or cleaning. So I have these 2 already finished, so I just need 1 more for this set, and I'm using this really pretty, I like it better when it's made up rather than in the ball. Anybody else like some on your back? Oh yeah, it was painful. As soon as she started, like the first couple strokes, I was like, oh my gosh. And I should have, like, if I could go back in time, I would say, stop. Let's shrink this little dragon down. Make him a little daintier dragon. But I'm going to add some, I think, cherry blossoms. Because to me, dragons are like, Japan, you know, Asian, something like that. They've got that flair to them. So I want to add some cherry blossoms to just soften him up. Hello, Donna Phelps. How are you? Welcome in. I am doing a little better. Yeah, my neck is still quite stiff and I still have not gotten to a chiropractor. But my neck is still a little stiff, but I'm working through it. It's usually stiff all the time. So I think it's sort of like back to basic stiff. So I'm just doing a half double crochet and I'm doing 27 stitches and then going into the second chain and just doing half double crochets all the way across. I'm not even thinking about these. I'm not thinking about doing any special stitch combination. It's just half double crochet. This is mindless crochet. Yeah, so I think that would really tie into the Asian theme, some cherry blossoms, just to soften it up a little bit because he's so bold. When I seen the silhouette of the tattoo, I was like, oh yeah, I want to get that. But then sort of like as soon as he was like on my arm, I was like, oh, he's a little dark. He's just a little bit bold. But I think once he heals up and settles down, I think he'll be a little softer. He's extra dark right now. All right. Chiquita. Hello, everybody. Donna, what are you making? Are you making anything? Are there any other crocheters who are tempted to take a little break and not do anything? I was almost tempted to take like the last 2 weeks of the year off and like just take a break. But then I just can't. I just can't do it. I have not named him. I was thinking I should, but I haven't yet. And the tattoo guy wanted to put him so that his face was up here and his tail was down here to like when so if I was gonna stand up, he would be like his face here and his tail here. And I'm like, no, I want him like this so I can see him. And the guy was like, that's gonna be upside down. And I'm like, no, because I'm gonna look at him and he's gonna be right side up. And he's like, no, it needs to be the other way. And I'm like, no, I want to look at my tattoos. And then when I was driving home the other day, he was just peeking out of my sleeve a little bit. And I'm like, oh, he's so cute. Now, if I'd have had the tail up here, I would just be seeing the tail. Oh, hi. I didn't know you were coming by today. I didn't know you were coming by today.
We're on the way to his job interview.
Oh, good luck. Oh, I thought it was yesterday, on Monday.
Today.
Is today Monday? No, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh.
Yes.
So you're heading up there. All right, well, good luck. Do you need to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, go in there and freshen up.
Love you.
Love you. That's my oldest daughter. She stopped by with her boyfriend, and he's going for a job interview, so I'm excited. Yeah, he was so cute, like peeking out of my sleeve because I had like my shrug on, and he was sort of just peeking out there, and I'm like, oh, hi, dragon. But if I'd have had him the other way, he would always be upside down when I looked at him. I don't understand how they want all the tattoos to be upside down for you looking at it and right side up for like people, like if you were standing and people are looking at you. I said, no, I want all of my tattoos to be like, I said, when I am crocheting and people are looking at my tattoos, I don't want everything to be upside down, and I don't want them to be upside down. Oh, Christmas balls for your tree. What are you putting inside them? 90, are you making 200? Oh my gosh. Are you putting like, are they going to be over styrofoam? Are they going to be stuffed? I have never made. I almost want to try to make the ones that you like spray with starch. Has anybody made those? But I sold my Christmas tree, so I don't have a Christmas tree to put them on. Hello, Miss Funny. Thank you so much for the, I don't know what the 100 is, but thank you so much. Points, I don't know. Has anybody tried the starch? Remember when I used to have a bunch of the Christmas decorations that you would, they're like white. One of them's an angel, I know for sure. One of them's a star, and then you spray them with the starch and then they're hard. Hello, Janet, how are you? Welcome in. So, Charlie, what are you stuffing them with? Chiquita, Christmas balls for my tree. Yeah, sadly I sold my Christmas tree. At my age, no one comes over and I just don't have the time or energy to, I love it when it's up. I absolutely loved it when it was up, but putting it up and taking it down, and it was in 3 parts. I could not even lift the second part to go on to the base because it was so heavy because of all the lights and everything. And then there was a third part. I couldn't put that on either. As a beginner, what project are you going to be making? And where are you from? What yarns are available to you? I would just use a basic yarn. Don't go with anything too big, too thin, too fluffy. Hello, Fairy, how are you? You do. Can you carry your tree though? See, my tree was so heavy, I could not lift the box. I could not move the box that it went in, and then I could not put it together. We bought, and I don't think it was like a ginormous tree, but it was so heavy that I just I couldn't put it together. If I ever get another tree, it's going to be one piece, tiny, thin, that I just put in some corner, and then I take it out and it's there and I can lift it. The tree was so heavy. I used to have to wait for my husband to get it down because he would put it on the highest shelf in our garage. And then there's no way that I couldn't even push the tree. Like if it was on the floor, it was so heavy. You can do mini trees, yeah. So if you've seen my vlog, on my kitchen counter, I have two small little flocked trees, snowy trees that I bought from, I want to say Target. And then I have what I have there. I'm not going to mention it because last time I was mentioning what I have and my YouTube live just stopped immediately. So I don't know what we can mention and what we can't mention. Anyway, I have very minimal Christmas decorations, but I do have a few up and I show them in my vlog. And some of my trees light up. I bought some of the, oh, what do you call those Christmas trees that, if you've seen my vlog, you know what they are, and you turn them on and then they're like iridescent. I have 3 sizes of those. Those are with the trees and it looks so pretty. And that's about it. I put up some big Christmas stockings that I've had for years over in our living room. I just put a few things out and that's it. Very minimal. Hello, Matthew. How are you? Hello, hello. Okay, the balls are plastic. Okay. Around the plastic. Are you using the clear plastic balls? Making all the crochet plastic covered. Yeah. Are you using the clear ones? Those ones that you could like fill maybe with something? Fun. Are you using up all of your scraps? That'd be a great stash buster. And what colorways are you doing? Are you doing just all colors or certain colors? Hello, Gigi. How are you? I would like to do a small stuffed toy, perhaps, thinking to gift it to. Okay, so if you're doing like have you tried Amigurumi before? You said you're a beginner. Are you going to try something like this? Kitty? This is my first Amigurumi, my first kitty that I tried. And I used the pattern by False Bubbles, and I did change the pattern. He wasn't extremely difficult, but he wasn't extremely easy either. So I don't know. Able to join the live. Oh, thank you. Hello. Yeah, it's a loaf cat. And this was my first one. And I changed the feet. I made little feet because I didn't like, they just had like little like nubs, like almost like knuckles or something, almost like sort of like this. So when I made my second one, I made my second one bigger. And this was my second one. This almost looks like a Garfield cat. But the mistake I made with him was I put his bottom feet, his back feet too far forward. They should have been like back here because he is a chunker. Oh, am I the only one who holds my yarn and my hook in the same hand? Oh, that's different. Isn't he so cute? So this is the second one. I made a teddy bear for my niece. Oh, fun. Oh, and the hat came off and I resewed it back so it works, resewed it on. Yeah. So those are the only two sort of maybe stuffed animals that I've made. Hello, Dee. Good morning. Little pumpkin kitty. Yeah. Oh, I bought the, oh gosh, I don't even know if it was like whatever the yarn was, that orange yarn just disintegrated. It was the most horrible yarn. I actually, when I finished that kitty, I took all the yarn that I had left in that skein and I put it in my scraps because I did not like using that. It just disintegrated. But the green one was fine. So the green one I want to say was Big Twist. I don't know what it, what was the green? If anybody can remember. I cannot remember. Anyway, I don't like doing stuffed animals or amigurumi. Cheap Yarn does that. It was like a Sweet Snuggles Delight or something. I don't know. Whatever that was. I don't either. Yeah, I do not like making them. Yeah, the clear plastic balls, I'm using all new cotton in traditional colors. Oh, nice. Adding a silver glitter inside the balls. Oh, oh, nice. Oh, cool. They're super cute. But I'll buy from somebody else. Yeah. I know, yeah. I don't enjoy making them. I made those two and I was like, okay, I'm never making an amigurumi again. I do not enjoy. Now, I will say my pumpkins, I don't mind making pumpkins. I don't know what it is about, the pumpkins are so simple, but that's the only stuffed things I will make is the little pumpkins. Oh. Yarn is flying. Yeah, my mom was trying to make one out of yarn and forgot how to crochet. Yes. Yes, Miss Bunny. You know, sometimes things like that are just learning experiences. I remember I was over my daughter's and she wanted, I was trying to make the little, oh, do I have one? I think I have one. Yes, I do. Speaking of, I was trying to make these. I had bought some. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try it because she had a tutorial. And mine, I didn't do it tight enough. I didn't fill it thick enough. These are so solid. I mean, these are solid, like solid, solid. I was trying to make these and they were a huge fail. Good luck. Good luck. Bye-bye, thank you. Aren't these cute though? I bought these online and I cannot remember who I bought them for, but this was one. And then I had different colors and I gave them to my girls, but isn't that cute? So cute. But when I tried to do it, I think if I tried to do it now, I could do a better job. But I did not when I was trying to do it. I was staying over my daughter's and I didn't have all the supplies that I needed and it came out really bad. I didn't even I think I put like a tissue inside because I didn't even have like any extra stuffing or anything. So I'm like, oh, let me just shove a tissue in there just to see how maybe it would look. I think if I actually did it correctly, it would have looked cute, but I didn't. Yeah, she knew how to crochet. And then she says, did I get it right? Yeah, yeah. I'm sure she would pick it up if she watched. If you have to like do it, you know, it's like anything else. Yeah, the more practice and the more experience you have, the more often you crochet, the better you will be because you're doing it more often. I do not like tapestry either. Yeah, I know. Yeah, me either. I'm trying to think. When I first started knitting, I made the girls a little Easter hat with like a bunny and little bunny tails and everything. If I go back to Maine, I will show you guys that hat, but it was knit. And basically you just followed a chart. So yeah, and the filet crochet or whatever they call it, that is with such fine thread, you know, like needles and stitches. I don't want to take all day. I don't want to take forever to make something. Okay, let me go back. You should make a capybara. That would be cute. I have never tried a capybara. I know. Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah. I just don't like doing them. I don't. You have to do it so many times before you catch one. Hello. Just stopped in to say hi. Having a rough day. Oh, thank you, Dee. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. I love tapestry, but I hate stuffies. Yeah. I don't like that either. There's so many talented folks out there. Yeah, and there's so many people that enjoy doing it. Like Salem made me this. I don't know if Salem's in here, but Salem made me this tapestry right here, and she did a beautiful job. Beautiful job. I just don't, I don't want to start doing them. You know, there's some things that if you have a shop and you sell stuff, they always say, make sure you are making what you like to do, because people might decide that they want to order a bunch of things that you don't like to make, and then you're stuck making those. So I know I don't want to make plushies or tapestries. And I think it's fun to support other people and buy what they make. So there's no reason for me to make something I don't want to make. Hello, Kiko. Is it Kiko? My daughter has a kitty named Kiko. Is that how you pronounce it? Kiko. Kiko has been going for walks. They're the dump kitty, the kitty that they took in from the winter last year from the dump. They've been taking him on little walks, and he really doesn't like it at all. He makes it maybe to the end of the driveway, and then he wants to go back. He doesn't even want to make it to the end of the driveway. They keep trying to take him out for a walk because he's gaining a lot of weight. Not a lot of weight, but he's got a little bit of weight on him. And so they're trying to give him some exercise. Do what you love. Yes. How to make a crochet hair bow, because your tutorials, I'm trying to get back into crochet. You know, Gigi, I was just thinking about that the other day. So I watched two people's tutorials. Okay, I don't want to get a shock from these. So I made these two hair bows last year when I was first starting my YouTube channel. This one is my favorite. I really like that one. Isn't that so pretty? I use the Get Merry Let's Mingle, I think. And then this one is cute too. This one is really, really cute. Super cute. And I found the tutorials right on YouTube. So just search crochet bow tutorial. I cannot remember who I followed for these. If you go back and watch one of my old vlogs around Christmas time, I show who I made these from. And they're both super cute. They are really, really, really cute. But I haven't tried to make one of mine. Oh, hi, Suzanne. How are you? I've already packed up your leg warmers. Thank you so much. How is the weather in Maryland? Oh, so he was at the dump. He got left at the dump, and they spent a whole entire day, or I think 2 days, trying to catch him, putting some food out to sort of get him over to them, and then they just grabbed him and they brought him home. And he actually had a very small harness on, a harness that was too small for him. We're thinking he got loose when he was younger and he's been growing into this harness. So they got the harness off and they got all of his shots and everything. And he's been at home, and he really, he's been quite aggressive. So they haven't let him out with the other kitties, because every time they do, he just tries to attack them. So they thought, well, maybe we'll take him outside and take him for a little walk. So they bought him a harness that will fit him. They had to get like an extra large harness, and they're trying to take him for little walks, but he seems to be very afraid to go for a walk. They're trying to like ease him into it a little bit just to get him some exercise. It's cold. Oh, you had snow? I am always surprised how high up Maryland is. In my mind, I thought Maryland was down just a little bit farther, but it's not. It's sort of, it's before it's like under Pennsylvania. Are you right under Pennsylvania? Scarves, fingerless gloves, mittens are in the works. Oh, scarves, fingerless mittens. Are you making some? Awesome. My granddaughter moved to Maryland from California. Big difference. Yeah, I can imagine. It's cold. Hello, Debbie. In Virginia, what hook are you using? Number 5. I'm just using a number 5. And then if you want it looser, you could go up to a 5.5, even a 6. I am just using, you know, like sugar and cream type yarn. I'm making dishcloths. I started with a 27 chain, and I'm just doing half double crochets. Just easy peasy. No thinking involved. Absolutely no thinking. I just need to make one more to go into this stack. So I've already got 3, and I'm trying to put another one in there. I know, yeah. Hello, is it Sharni? Hello. I cannot. No, I don't do stuffed animals. Yeah, DC is right there, and then I think you're right under Pennsylvania, correct, Suzanne? You're right underneath Pennsylvania, I believe. And it sort of goes over, right? You have part of the state, and then you have another part of the state. Yeah, he as soon as the other kitties sort of turn their back, that's when he goes after them, when they turn their back on him, and he sort of pounces on them, tries to bite them. I'm in the, yeah, DMV, yeah, Maryland, DC, Virginia. When we were on in 2021, we took a cross-country glass collecting trip, and I remember going through Maryland and DC. When we stayed in DC, I remember staying in DC. A baby blanket. Oh, nice. What color? Dish towels with cotton as gifts. Oh, nice. Fun, Janet. Are you making a multicolored or one color? 24 thumbs up. Fairy's keeping track. Thank you. I hadn't even looked up there. Does anybody watch the ASMR at night? I have been watching ASMR at nighttime to try to like calm down to go to bed. And oh my gosh, they will have like 600-700 people in their lives at night. The ASMR people. I'm thinking, gosh, I should try to do some like late night crochet MSMR. He's 3 weeks old tomorrow. Oh, fun for your son. Oh, nice. Yeah, in the intelligence world, yes. I think I was telling you last week, my husband's brother, he lives in DC. And I don't know if you might have seen him in the paper. They have this dog that's like a golden doodle or something, a doodle, and he has these special haircuts where he looks like a skeleton. And then sometimes they will dye his fur, and he'll be like rainbow colors or bright 2 different colors, but I've seen pictures of him looking like a skeleton haircut. And then other times where he's got all like bright colored hair. Have you ever seen the doggy? He lives in the DC area. But my husband's brother was just visiting last week. Solid green and variegated tan. Oh, nice. A diamond pattern. Oh, cool. No, I have not. I think they've said he's been like in the newspapers and on TV. And he works for the GOV. I'm just gonna say GOV in something. My brother is learning how to ride a motorcycle. Yeah, I think we were talking last week how there's this one girl that crochets these cool helmet covers that look like bunnies and stuff, and they're just so cool. And she puts them on her helmet, and I don't even know if we've ever seen her face. It's just like she puts her crochet helmet over the helmet and wears the helmet, and she's all in black. It looks so cool. Deep sleep with white noise, yeah. I stay out of the news. I read a lot, so that keeps me busy. Yeah. I guess the doggy's quite famous because of his styling. Yeah, yeah. Look online, crochet helmet covers. There's a girl who crochets helmet covers, and she makes the coolest stuff. And I think she rides the motorcycle too. So as soon as I finish this live, I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I'm gonna work on putting my tutorial together, getting my tutorial for this published, so you guys can start making this, and then I will start making a tutorial for these. These are so cute. It's just like this pair. I just made them just a little bit shorter. But that's coming up. So maybe, I don't know if I'll be able to get two tutorials out this week, but I definitely want to get the tutorial for the striped one for sure. Okay. Oh, I need to make one. Kurt Knight, hello, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, but the ASMR, oh my gosh, I was shocked. Like when I click on them, sometimes they have thousands of people watching them. I'm like, oh wow. I'm getting there, guys. I am getting there. These dishcloths, you might think that you can whip them up in 5 minutes, but they actually, each one of them do take a little bit of time to do because of the cotton yarn. You just can't move as fast with it. Now, the softer cotton yarn, I can do these faster, but these ones just are slow going. Yep, so does my grandfather. Oh, nice. Training on a new section for work. Have to go soon. Okay. Thank you so much, Suzanne. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your orders. I appreciate it. I'm really liking this color better when I'm working it up. Do you ever like see a yarn and think, oh, I don't really like it, but then once you start working it up, it looks so much nicer than in the ball. What's the dog's name? I don't, but it's sort of like a doodle, whatever it is. And he gets special haircuts. He lives in the DC area, and they do special haircuts with him so that it looks like a skeleton. And then sometimes he is dyed like bright colors, multicolors, rainbow colors. I cannot remember the name of the doggy. I'll try to check and get you that information for next time. I can't remember. But it seems to me it's been in the DC papers. Thank you, Donna. How are you feeling today? Dee's not feeling too good today. But these dishcloths, they do take a little time to make, these cotton ones. The hard cottons take so much longer than the soft cottons because they're just stiffer. But I love these. I have them in my sink. I use them every day. People love to get these as gifts. We had sort of like a fireman, because my husband's a volunteer fireman, And a couple years ago, I put these into the gift. We have like a gift swap, you know, where you bring a gift and then it gets passed around right, left, left, right. And then you don't know what you're going to get. So anyway, the person who got the gifts, they loved them so much. They were like, who made these? Who made these? I want more. People really love to get them. I like getting useful gifts. I don't like getting non-useful gifts. Yeah, Dee isn't feeling so good. Donna, we're actually going away for Christmas. We're heading to Las Vegas for Christmas, and my oldest one, she just wants to hang out at her house with her new boyfriend and just relax and not do anything. And then Sophie, her boyfriend, they have so much family like get together. She's like out straight from one family event to the other one. And I have told both of my girls, we're not doing anything at the house, nothing. When you show up, you can have your gifts and that's it. Don't worry about scheduling any get together. All right, and then what I do for rows, I really don't count the rows. I will keep going until I can fold them into a triangle like that. When I can fold them into a triangle, then I know I'm done. And I don't count. I don't really count the rows. So I just need one more to finish this bundle. I think that's a nice assortment of colors there. I've got red, white, and blue. I've got the purple and blue. I've got the green and pink. I think that's a really pretty combination. And then I'm gonna add this one to it. I know, yeah. So how did this season go, Donna? How did you do for that? Is it over yet? Yeah, right? I know in Maine it ended on, I think Thanksgiving Day was the last day. Da-da-da. I gotta figure out what that dog's name is. If my husband would pop in here, he might know. I know I have pictures of him on my music player because it used to be my mother-in-law's and she had pictures of the dog on there. So I'm always seeing her collage of photos. But they are in the DC area. I'm trying to think. I cannot remember what that doggy's name is. I know he's a big, like, sort of like golden doodle or something. I'm making dishcloths. I'm making these dishcloths right here. So I'm using like dishcloth yarn, sort of like this. You can either get like loops and threads or sugar and cream, anything like this. And then I do have this cone left. This is one of the cones that I have left. I have to remember to start using this up. And this is sugar and cream also. Lily's sugar and cream. I have this cone. I've used up all of my other cone colors. I do have this color yet, but this yarn is this is like the hardest yarn you've ever had. I've got to start using it for wrapping. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to wrap gifts with it. Packages up. I'm going to use it for wrapping my packages. But they are dishcloths. I'm just chaining 27 and then I'm going into the second chain from the hook with a half double. And that's all I'm doing is half doubles, all rows, all stitches. I'm not even alternating. I just want to put my hook in my hand and crochet the same stitch over and over again. Whenever I'm trying to do like an alternating, like single crochet or skip or whatever, I'm always like, what was I on? Like if I'm doing like a single crochet, half double crochet pattern, I can never remember. I'm like, oh, what stitch is that? And so I just do all the same stitch. And that way I don't have to like think of what I'm doing. I don't have to have a multiple. I can just go to town. Just make it a square and be done. And I've been working through my stash. I've been trying to de-stash the entire year, and I'm making good progress. I really am. I used my absolutely last bit, the only thing I have left of this color, this sort of blush pink, is a little tiny ball. That's it. This is what I had. I made these because I had like a little bit left in the skein, so I'm like, I'm gonna use it up. So I made 2 blush pink hair scrunchies. I think I had a little bit of this left, so I made a hair scrunchie of this one also. I'm trying to just use up my yarn. It's been a year of destashing. All right, not there yet. Just a few more rows. How many stitches? I think I start with 27. That gives a nice size. But you could also do like 26 and end up with a 25 stitch. So whatever you do, like 27, 26, you're gonna lose one if you go into the second chain from the hook. You're gonna lose 1 stitch. So if you do 26, you'll end up with 25. If you do 27, you'll end up with 26. I've just recently I know I gotta do 27, so I have that in my head. So I do 27, and then that gives you 26 stitches. And then I just do half double crochets over and over again. Just keep it simple. Yeah, they're a little tougher. Like when I'm doing these with the soft cotton, if I'm using the soft cotton, it's so much nicer than this Lilies and Cream, but I want to use up all of my yarn. So I'm on a mission to use it up. Now I have not worked all week on the scrubbies that I was doing. These are super brutal on your hands. Isn't that so pretty? So I sold all the ones that I made, but I have not made more because it's too brutal on my hands, and I have my new tattoo that I didn't want to scratch up. But this is the yarn that I'm using for these. And you see how this yarn right here, once you mix it with the black, it turns into this like reflective green. So this was one, and I do these in little sets of 4 like this too, but this yarn is so hard on your hands. It makes this seem soft. But I love putting them in little bundles like this. I think they look so cute. This is a set that I finished earlier, so I got these done. And then I put a little gingham bow, and then these are the soft set. So cute. This is the dish cotton. I'm just doing half doubles, yeah, but I have done some with double crochets. They just come out a little bit wider. I've done these right here with double crochets, and they just come out a little bit looser. But it doesn't matter what you do. You could do all double crochets, you could do half double crochets, really does not matter. I just like the pattern that it looks like with the half double crochet. I think it looks cool. I like the look of it. And then you just put them into squares. I use these for my dishes. I never use a dishwasher. I just hand do them. Yeah, this is the I love this cotton. Yeah, the really soft. This is Walk in the Park with the Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. It's so soft. So soft. Oh, you haven't been able to do knitting? How do you get your edges so square? I just do half double crochets all the way across. I don't know. I have tutorials. I have tutorials on my channel to do these. I have an old one I have 2 older videos that have been around for a long time. Well, lessons last year. I just do half double crochets. I have done a border in the past, but I have not been making a border for these recent ones because I'm using like the what yarn that I have left. So sometimes you don't just have enough to make a border. But I know if I'm using a yarn that I know that I have a lot of yarn to make borders, then I'll start making some with borders. But these I'm just doing no border, just a square. Yeah, I just make sure I count every single stitch. Like I'm on my live right now, so I'm not counting, but if I was not on my live, I would be counting every single stitch just to make sure that I had every single stitch. Yeah, there's tutorials. Yeah, I have 2 tutorials how to make dishcloths. My very first tutorial that I made was using this extremely hard, stiff yarn, which is great if you're using it to wash dishes and clean because it's hard. But this yarn is so hard. And then the second video, I can't remember what yarn I used. I think I used another cone that I had that was similar to this color, but I have 2 tutorials on my channels for making these basic square dishcloths. And like I said, you could alternate stitches to make them more fancy, but I like just watching TV and just crocheting along and not thinking, am I doing a single crochet or a half double crochet or what is the pattern? I just like doing one stitch all the way across, all the way down. And I'm using a 5mm. You could use whatever hook size that you wanted. I think in the first tutorial, I'm using a 4 hook, but I've gone up to a 5 just to make them a little bit airier for when you are trying to dry them out. I think this is a good, like I said, I use these every day for my dishes. Yeah, make sure, Gigi, you are counting your stitches or using a stitch marker. So if you're doing like a long piece where you don't want to count your stitches, make sure you're putting a stitch marker in the very first stitch and then in the very last stitch. Like after you do it, put a stitch marker there. And so when you come back to it, you will see that that's your stitch. Okay, and I should be getting, no, I need to do one more row. Hello, Kim, how are you? A scarf, yeah, I'm making it for, oh, Gigi, oh, hi. I didn't even recognize you, yeah. What color? Yeah, so if you're making a scarf, obviously you don't want to count all of your stitches. So just put like a stitch marker at the very beginning and at the very end. Purple, yeah, she loves purple. Is she loving her cat pillow cover? I've got to make another one, but right now I'm in leg warmer mode. I might make another pink one for Valentine's Day. I'm trying to make a lot of Valentine's Day items so that maybe someone will pick me up for a pattern roundup. You know, when you see, you know, the popular channels do a pattern roundup and they're giving you all these ideas for crochet patterns for the holidays, whatever holiday it is. I'm just hoping somebody will just say, hey, let's try out this pattern. You know, I'm trying to make some Valentine's Day tutorials so that maybe somebody will pick up one of my patterns and use it in their pattern roundup. She loves it. Yay! Awesome. She's my favorite YouTube person too, Beth. You are me. Oh, thank you so much. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. Oh, here comes the cleaning lady. Here comes the cleaning lady. Would you like to say hello to me, YouTube live stream?
Yes. Very bright in here.
I know, I need some lights.
Hi, everyone.
She's cleaning me house.
Hello.
Show them your neck tattoos.
Oh, yeah. There, got dragon.
Aren't they so cool?
That.
so
Checking on the
cool.
other side, and I got like leaves.
So cool.
I love this.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
pretty. I love that. I love it. It's so pretty. No fabuloso because it's too much.
Okay. How about Windex? Want me to wipe everything down with Windex?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Okay. So I can make this into a square so I know it's done. So this one's done. Oh, you're playing with me hair? Like ASMR?
ASMR.
Oh, that
Thank
feels
you.
good. That feels good, especially my neck has been getting tight.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
massage.
getting a massage. Oh. Oh. Chain two. Chain two. Yeah, so when I do my initial chain, I do 27.
Thank you.
And then I go into the second chain from the hook with a half double crochet. Half double crochet all the rows, and then chain two, turn. Half double crochet into the very same first stitch. I do not count my turning chain. So I do a stitch right into my turning chain. That might be why my stitches look nice like this. I never count my turning chain, so I don't have that gap. Okay, so these are done. So I just need to get a pair of scissors and cut it. And it's 12 o'clock. I saw a puppy dog. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't want to do dogs. I don't want to do dogs. I'm saying no to dogs because every dog looks different. They don't all look the same. And I would have to put eyeballs and everything, and they just look like a nightmare to me. Okay, so see, I just have this left of this yarn. So what I'm going to do is make some facial rounds with these. But see how nice and square these come out? Perfect squares. And then I fold it like this. When can include your patterns as well, then you can include your patterns as well. Sophie does not have a YouTube. No.
I have an Instagram.
You should make a pattern roundup. Yeah, I have. I've made a pattern roundup and shown my own patterns, yes.
I have an Instagram.
Mushroom pillow, yes, I have seen it. Yeah, it looks so cute. I'm thinking about doing some other designs though, but they have to be easy designs. I've thought of doing a pillow cover that's a heart and making different color hearts.
I have an Instagram.
She has an Instagram, yes. Say the name of it.
Iridescent ink.
Iridescent ink. You can go and check her out.
Ink.
Okay, guys, I'm logging off. Everybody have a wonderful day, a wonderful
Bye.
week. Bye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye from the cleaning lady.
She's doing the
Oh,
cleaning.
she said, my granddaughter and her mom just got airplane out these little hearts
Airplanes.
and connecting line because one lives in Ukraine. Oh, that's
Oh,
so
that
cute.
sounds adorable.
That's so cute.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Goodbye.
Oh, look. ASMR. I see the MSMR girls, and they do this. And they'll go like this. And they'll go like this. They'll say, I'm cleaning. We should do an
Yes, we
MSMR
should.
channel. Oh,
You should
how you
make a
do the
little
back?
bite.
I know, that's coming. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.